Christie, what did you think was the biggest problem with this?
I'm going to start with you can at this level coach effort. I felt like we were just trying to ask them to keep playing hard, play hard. You can't start there. You can't play in this league if that's what you have to coach effort. It's just too hard.
Right. What was the reasoning behind benching the starters midway through the third quarter?
We were down 28, and I wanted to put a group in there that would get out and play some defense. I'm really proud of that group that went out there and cut the lead. They played hard. We've got Atlanta coming up. We've got Chicago coming up. Just thinking ahead.
What was Boston doing well that she was able to be in that group in the second half?
Yeah, I thought she was battling down there. I want, I'm trying, AB's, I'm trying to get her some confidence so she can, feel really good about her game and herself and really help our team. And so I thought she got really aggressive with that second group. I was really proud of her with that second group.
Doug.
Coach, is it disappointing that you guys have had more of a regular schedule now with practice and games that like to crush it earlier on, that you have to sort of coach effort as opposed to when you're retired, you knew you were retired, you put so many games back to back. Is this one effort shouldn't have been an issue, so to speak?
Yeah, it's really disappointing. We got to figure that out.
That's one.
Yeah, it seemed like in the second quarter, Caitlin was pretty frustrated coming into that timeout. So how that was found. Did you talk through about that?
No, I think they were all really frustrated coming in and out.
Yes. Yeah, one more.
Grace, obviously, she kind of limped off in the fourth quarter. Is like the severity of that injury yet?
Yeah, I'm not sure if she had it's her ankle. And when I get back in there, I'll find out from Tom.
What?
How do you address your issue with coaching or feeling like you shouldn't coach effort with your team?
Yeah, I think that's got to start with them. I think they've got to, we're here to build a roadmap for them to be successful, and then that's on them. They've got to figure it out.
Get to one soon from Tony. Tony, last one.
Thanks. Hey, Christie, that second half group that you turned to find some defensive successes, what'd you like from Celeste in that group, and why do you think it was so much more successful than the first half groups you had out there?
Yeah, I think they were just really active. I was really impressed with Celeste too. She helped over and got a block. That group played some pretty solid help side defense. I think they got to the rim on us, way more. That's what we got. Our dribble, we've got to be able to stop the ball. We've got to be able to stop the ball, get to the hole on us. Something we've got to get better at.
Yeah, Lexie, you guys won the fourth quarter. Just kind of curious what the conversation was like in the huddle on the court between you guys.
I mean, it's just not to give up. I think that's the biggest thing for us is we don't want to come out of there saying that we didn't try. So I think, for the people that were on the court, we practiced a lot together, the group of us. So just playing the game that we practiced and coming out and putting as much effort as we can. And with that, we can be happy with our performance as long as we tried our hardest.
Aliyah, what did you feel like were the issues that they were experiencing the first time?
Yeah, I mean, I think most of it came on the defensive end for us, being able to get stops. I mean, they did a great job executing, but at the same time, I think we were just a step behind. Sometimes we were there, and then sometimes we gave them an offensive rebound. And against a veteran team like Connecticut, it's really hard to win games when you're giving up second chance points or you're giving them open shots because they knock those down. So we came out in the second half, and our goal was to compete harder, make it harder on them. And I think we did a better job on that, but just being able to start off the game the way that we played the second.
For Aliyah, Coach mentioned pregame, like she wanted to defend without fouling. So that's a big thing. Last time you guys played them, but I believe they had 13 free throws in the first quarter. Just what were they doing well that got them to draw fouls?
Yeah, I mean, they're very deliberate with how they play, with how they drive to the basket. And I think just late slap downs for us is something that we've just been working on, trying to keep teams off the free throw line. I think the first quarter was hard because they did get so many points solely off of free throws. And so, I mean, something that we're just going to continue to work on. And also part of that is trusting our backside help, making sure that we're there so that whoever's guarding their man doesn't feel like they have to slap down or they have to try one more time and bring their hand down. But I mean, it's just something that we're going to continue to get better at.
So, Aliyah, what do you guys take from this game going forward as your next one you guys lead? What can you build off of tonight?
I think second half offensively, I think we had a lot more better flow for us, but I think also defensively that second half is something that we have to look at because the first half looked nothing like our second half. I mean, we just gave them too many opportunities. We gave them too many good shots that they are capable of making. And so just being able to understand that we have to lock in and defend that has to be a priority, especially in this league.
Yeah, Aliyah, what was different offensively, just in the sets and the motion with the starting unit in the first half compared to, on the bench by Kevin?
Yeah, I think the second half we did a much better job of just getting the ball from side to side. I think we played in the post a lot more, even if that wasn't just us scoring directly, but if it was us getting a touch, bringing in defense, being able to uphill DHO or just get it to next side. I think we had a lot more movement than we did in the first half, and I think that was one of our issues as well.
Anybody else any Lexie?
Yeah, for either of you, what was just coach's message after the game and trying to, I know if you guys wanna do better, but what did kind of make you wish?
I think that we just, as a unit, as a group, need to take pride on the defensive side. We can't dig ourselves a hole in that first quarter, and we have to take it personally. I think that's something that going into practice, we're going to really log in on holding each other accountable, guarding the person that we're guarding, trying to keep ourselves out of rotations, just make it hard for them instead of giving them those open looks early to have them get confidence.